So, the other week, my issue of Game Informer arrived, and luckily it arrived with the back cover visible. Now you see the Batman Arkham City there. I figured they were going to do a featurette on the sequel to the highly successful Batman Arkham Asylum. I'd followed the news about the sequel, pretty much. For instance, I knew that their Mr. Freeze is supposedly going to be in it because they'd hired a voice actor for him, and Talia al Ghul is supposedly in it. From the Easter egg at the end of Arkham Asylum, that they were planning on cordoning off part of Gotham City, which they also revealed in the trailers, and just doing like a whole Mad Max sort of thing where you have the prisoners and your insane patients just overrunning this one portion. Of course, all that knowledge couldn't prepare me for what was on the front cover. And that would be Wham! Very simple image, very stylistic, but it just screams worlds. First of all, it's a confirmation that Catwoman's in the game, and then, it just really highlights the whole dynamic there. Which, you couldn't ask for a better opening image, but on the inside, we have a lot more details on the sequel, such as that Warden Quincy Sharp, the former warden of Arkham Asylum, won the bid to become mayor, so that big plan did go underway. But the big portion of this game concerns the fact that Batman's trying to get into the city because Two-Face is in there. He's trying to establish himself as a dominant crime figure. I do have a picture of Two-Face here. And he's going to do it by having a trial for the captured Catwoman, and probably execute her as a show of power, which of course Batman won't stand for. Also revealed is the fact that Hugo Strange is going to be in the game. Now, interestingly enough, Game Informer refers to him as an obscure character that only hardcore comic fans would recognize, but if you followed any of the animated series, he pops up in all of them. He was in the original Batman the Animated Series as a dream doctor, and then on the Batman, I think he played a prominent role in one of the whole seasons, so a lot of people will be aware of it, but nonetheless, this is pretty big news. He's the replacement for the warden of Arkham Asylum. But yeah, I don't want to give away too many big plot points. I didn't even bother reading most of this article myself, just because I didn't want to spoil a ton for me. But other big news is they had, well, not really news, but they had a few pictures for the Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I really like this image of Thor here. You'll notice that they have, Atamatra, the character from, Okami, whose name I can't pronounce, fighting Thor there. Graphic-wise, it looks like it's sort of shaping up well. I was kind of hesitant about the fact they're going from the sort of 2D sprites to 3D, but, it looks kind of okay. Interestingly enough, because Game Informer seems to have this crazy policy where they have to include a certain number of factual inaccuracies per magazine, but under the Dr. Doom listing, it mentions that he appeared in the first two Marvel vs. Capcom games, which obviously isn't true. He's in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but Marvel vs. Capcom 1, he didn't make an appearance. He made an appearance in the Marvel Superheroes games, but that wasn't even a versus title, so, Other than that, it's cool that he got another inclusion. I wonder if he will play similar to the first. And I'm still really hoping that they do bring in Sentinel and a few other characters I like for this, but yeah, the big news was some really confirmed details for the Batman Arkham City, and, it's something I'm really excited about at this point. Although I'll probably rent it, because I played the first game and, I completed it in maybe 2 or 3 days. It was really, really short and kind of disappointing. But yeah, we'll be bringing back a few characters from the first game. Joker's still going to be playing a role and all that. So yeah, kind of cool news. Until next time, folks.